Telling on both, talking to me, you can bet I won't. Shot from the 3 and I bet I won't choke. No, I run it, I bang with the bus, got me feeling like Giannis. I came from the mud and now we at the summit and I cannot fumble cause I made a promise. Getting to the paper, you will never catch me slipping. I was sleeping on the couch, but I will not go back to living broke. I get it off the block and I
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Dallas playing for the home crowd again tonight. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the two games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. Coach is well aware how dangerous Lillard can be closing out tight games. He told me we need to win this game in the first 3 quarters. If it's close at the end, and Dame knows it, he can turn it up to a level that we can't deal with. Let's see if they can get off to that quick start. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools. So he's been searching for direction for a long time.
Here's Doncic. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Here's Lillard. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Rondo with the steal. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Lillard with the ball. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Damian Lillard. Back to Doncic. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Lillard outside. And Lillard throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Dallas making a switch here.
JaVale McGee. Tim Hardaway Jr.
And here's Giannis. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Lillard attacking. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Doncic outside. And it's off from three-point range. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
Milwaukee timeout. All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Bucks trail by 3. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
In the first 2 minutes.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Out of bounds.
Well, when it comes to the timing, Serge Ibaka has that in spades. What a great sense for blocking shots.
Here's Kleber. And the layup falls.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Here's Kuminga. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Matthews. And it's Matthews with the jam.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
And watching former Villanova star Donte DiVincenzo, he plays with such energy.
I think Coach Budenholzer did a really good job with Donte in telling him the way that you're going to get on the floor is to be active on defense. And once you do that and you start earning minutes, the offense will come. And that's how Donte has gained this kind of confidence.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Count that one.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Your Mavericks dance team.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from. Here's Kleber. Pass to Doncic.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Here's DiVincenzo. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. .34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Takes it inside. It's deflected. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Assisted.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He got it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mavericks dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, we've seen so far from the Mavericks.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Wood.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Rondo. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Cleveland. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream. Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
The coaches always talk to defenders about good active hands. They've had that as well.
And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs: Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Steps back. Here's Dinwiddie, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart clock, if you will.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
With the ball on the string, Lillard using that signature burst.
Dinwiddie with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's his first trip to the line. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Sharp. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Connaughton. It's hauled in by Wood.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Right side. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively, and that causes a big-time breakdown, and he's quick to take advantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Substitution for your Mavericks.
Here's Rondo.
JaVale McGee.
He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Hardaway. From past the arc. Hands it from downtown. Hardaway has got 6.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Lillard attacking. Here's Connaughton. Second chance shot. And it's Lopez laying it in. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Hardaway. Into the lane. Doesn't go for it. Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Jonathan Kuminga. Joe Ingles. Wesley Matthews. Dante DiVincenzo. Give him a hand, man. Your Mavericks dance team.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. To the middle. Pass to Ingles. Fires the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
On to Hardaway. Latrey. They get the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Matthews, no one around him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. To the paint. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Orchestrating right now, Rondo should be playing with a baton.
Outside Matthews. Stolen by McGee. Deflects the pass. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Driving the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And Doncic throws it down.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Outside Matthews. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
14 fouls.
It's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the Bucks making a change here. Pass to Kuminga. Clock at 6.
Milwaukee foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
That's his first.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Well, he's got no problems getting inside if there's that kind of room available. Dante with 2.
Here's Doncic. What a terrific move that was. Doncic has got 18 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Giannis outside. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. That's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Rondo scanning the floor. Doncic outside. Right side a screen. 8 feet away. Right side Rondo. Shot clock at 5. Out to Doncic. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Giannis drives in. Drives to the hoop. And then Lillard slams it in.
And Lillard right now doing some heavy lifting for the ball club on the offensive end.
Right side a screen. Pass to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Wood. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Dallas with 6-point game. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Rondo. Over in the corner, Doncic. They grab their own miss. Right side. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Mavericks making a switch here.
Second team foul.
Here's Doncic. And the rejection by...
And I still can't get over how strange it is seeing Damian Lillard in a jersey other than the Blazers. One of the biggest trades of the past few years. This team felt that Lillard was the missing piece to get them over the top.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. Because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Giannis drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got the lead up to 10th under that one. And the Bucks with possession. They've got an 8-0 run. Right side out of the Antetokounmpo. Nobody near Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Lillard's got 15.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
For your Mavericks dance team.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Doncic with it. He's got 18. The three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 21.
Well, 1 make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
1:53 left here in the third quarter. The shake. Pass to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Bucks?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Pass to Hardaway. Comes up empty down low.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks. Hassan Whiteside.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. And there's the drive. The shot's good. DiVincenzo's got 10 points.
DiVincenzo just one step ahead of the D that time.
And here's Doncic from the arc. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his
You don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Mavericks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Mavericks trailed by 14. Doncic with it. Matthews covering. Here's Whiteside. The 7-footer falls. Whiteside's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, when you have a guy with that kind of size and the skills that come along with it, Whiteside, an excellent option on the interior.
Here's Ingles, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his first personal foul.
They are just killing him on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Christian Wood had that breakout campaign back in the 2019-2020 season with Detroit, earning himself a huge free agent deal. Great to see Christian's hard work pay off.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Here's DiVincenzo. Banked in off the glass. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Out to Doncic. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Dinwiddie. And he makes good on the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Well, that's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Dinwiddie right side. Six to shoot. And he drives in. Here's Rondo. Goes back up. Here's Wood. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed. And this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
Bucks leading by 11. Lillard from outside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Outside Rondo. Wood sets a screen. Hardaway from outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Back to Connaughton. Pass to Lillard. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And to Tecumbo. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. With the drive. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Typically, it takes